Do you remember the first time you saw Jubilee or the step teams perform?
Yes.
And if so, how did it make you feel? So tell me all about that.
Okay, where do I start? Oh my god. The step teams, the Jubilee choir, like basically all the arts extracurricular clubs would travel to the middle school and the elementary schools, and through those trips we were able to see like what these teams and what these clubs were doing.
6th grade. It was beautiful. First, the Jubilee choir. Mind you, these are my 6th grade ears, right? The Jubilee choir comes up. They start singing beautifully. The pianist, eating it up. And then the step team was, it was just so like beautiful. I was like, I have to do this. I have to.
It was 8th grade, and it's like when everyone was coming, and we were all so tired of seeing people perform. Most of my class in particular we were theater kid, choir kid heavy, so we already knew like, oh, we know we're gonna join Glee, we're gonna join all these choirs. So we were just like, why are we in here? And then the step team performed, and it was absolute, and all my friends were just like.
Every time y'all stepped on that stage, I look around.
Oh my god!
Absolute! Yeah!
Go, Bradley!
Yeah! Who are we? We are the...
Yeah, Julie! Yeah, Joe!
The energy changed. Everyone was so excited to see them.
The best part, like, about performing was really like the reactions, like the energy.
That would be the reactions, yeah.
How we was like speaking on that stage. It was really just we was giving off energy and we were receiving all it back, like times 2, times 3.
Absolute was known for having all kinds of steps, tricks, and stunts up their sleeve, but the one step that everyone knew them for was fight step.
That one, people will be waiting on that one.
Because that step is so unique, nobody else does that step.
We're gonna have to fight! 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 Fight!
It was amazing, and that's when I really was like, I don't care what I gotta do, I'm getting on this team.
New Theta Omega, the girls' step team, they were powerhouses on stage. Every single performance, every single skit, every single step. Always left an impact in the crowd.
Step is not a sport, it's a lifestyle.
It is. Oh my gosh.
It's a lifestyle. Like, it's more than just stepping. It's more than just putting on a good show. Like, stepping was almost a high school career for us.
To be honest.
Like, the dedication, the hours of sleep that we would lose.
Oh my gosh.
To be, it was my life. Mm-hmm. As much as there were so many things that would have made me want to leave, I could not leave.
Yeah.
It was more serious to us than just being, absolute step team. Like, okay, you like the flattery and that, like, everyone knows you and you guys are so cute, but to us, it's not about everyone thinking we're cute. Like, it's about more. It's about being recognized for the work that we put in. This is something that we hold dear to us. It's our art. Like, cheerleading, dancing, sure, but good for you, but step is, it's like your heart beats differently
Yeah.
when you step.
Oh my gosh.
New Theta Omega!
Arch your nose.
Yes!
Okay.
Not a lot of people that were not on a step team understand how much work that we really have to put in. It's not just about step. I hope I made that clear.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just about step. It's not just about dancing. If you really understand the history of step, especially for Black people, it holds,
Sacred.
It's very sacred. It holds very much meaning to us. Making rhythm, making a beat, making music with only just your body. That's beautiful, bro.
Yeah, and it's something that like people won't understand.
Yeah.
Our step teams and the Jubilee Choir, the crown jewel, for sure. We are, I think, known for our step teams. I think that people, especially Jubilee, we always put them at the end of every performance, of every event, because we know that some people just come to see them.
I'm a music person, so even without step, when I heard Jubilee for the first time, my ears were open. I realized how much talent was held in this town. Like, I knew that was something I was gonna be in. I knew it from the jump, and I'm so happy I made it come true.
The West Orange Jubilee Choir is one of the most passionate Jubilee choirs that you'll hear in New Jersey, honestly. The amount of talents that we had in that choir, you know, we pushed one another to sound our best and to be our best because we know the potential that we have in the room.
I would say the Jubilee Choir is like a little West Orange High School gospel choir, but not gospel choir, you know? Like, we have the soul, we have the grit that you kind of need and the inspiration that you need from a gospel choir. But then on the other side, we're still like sensible. We're still doing down to earth. We're still peaceful. I think that I would say Jubilee Choir is food for soul. Like, you can get that feel of love and inspiration without having to put religious context on it, even though we do sing songs that pertain to religion.
And we have the most amazing choir director in the world, Mr. Farley.
I'm gonna tell the story on my way to glory. I'm gonna sit at Jesus' feet. I'm gonna walk those golden streets, gates of pearl, streets of gold. Half has never been told.
He's such a great teacher. Each student just wants to make him proud. So whatever piece that he chooses for us or we choose, we make sure we give it our best and we sound our best because we want to make him proud and we know the potential that we could give to the audience. You know, everybody from West Orange, you know we pop in, you know? So when we get the opportunity to shine, we shine.
would you describe Nu Theta Omega to someone that has never heard about it before?
You know, I think you start with the step team, but you kind of go with it's a family. At least what I've seen, these girls have such a bond with each other.
The best part about being with Theta is everything. It's a group of young girls who are basically trying to find themselves throughout high school. Being at Theta gives you a place where you're able to figure yourself out.
You build connections with people, you know, well, obviously, because it's a team, it's a group, but you like, it's a different kind of vibe when you're surrounded around people, you know, who are passionate about the same thing as you.
The Zoe before Nu Theta had an issue with saying no. That was like phase that I'm so happy I pushed myself out of. Even though I kind of had like this roar like a lion and I was confident in it, anytime I felt threatened, I felt like something, like some sort of pressure, I wouldn't roar like I knew I could. But before Nu Theta, that was like not even a realization. It's not even something that I knew. I just silenced myself.
If you were lucky enough to have ever stepped with Nu Theta Omega, you understand the true feeling of empowerment. Being surrounded by so many young women with so much love and so much drive. I can't help but think about how lucky some of us were that we got to experience that.
It's, you know, it's sisterhood. It's not just a step team. It is them supporting each other in everything that they do.
I feel so bad for the high school that, like, I don't know, some ultimate universe that doesn't have the girl step team. Because it's like, they're the right along, you know? It's like, we're going to a comp, the girls come to a comp. We're going to have a good time. You know? Like, even just like here at like the school, you know, everyone down the Jubilee step, like the boys and the girls, we just chilling, we kicking it. And so all of that. And it just like, it just would not like hit the same.
The boys bring out a certain side of us that we normally, like, you know, wouldn't have if it was just us. Like, I think we've experienced that during like our freshman year. Like, we didn't have like that kind of sense of like all one big family. It was like, oh, they're at competition. You know, try not to clap for them. You can be friends with them, but like during competition, like you don't talk to them, you don't cheer them on.
I think back then, like, we weren't able to like have this like connection with them like we do now. And that's because like we communicate with each other, we come together as like a whole rather than just two separate teams.
Instead of
Jordan.
When the boys and the girls collabed, it was like
Jordan!
The entire room was in rhythm.
And I think that's like why it's so necessary for them to be within this community.
I see them as my sisters, right? So I feel like this family wouldn't work if I didn't have my sister.
The Jubilee step family, band hall family would just not be the same without the girls. It can't be. It will never be. I feel like they had to be there. Besides us being brothers and sisters teams and like always being together, if they weren't there, I feel like we'd be doing it wrong.
When Nu Theta Omega, Absolute, and the Jubilee Choir was touring and competing, regardless of what stage, regardless of what bus, regardless of what floor we were on, we made magic together. You could just feel the energy in the air. But while that magic was undying, it didn't come without hardship.
Guys, are we really gonna listen to fear? No!
None of us were perfect. We've all had mishaps, we've all gotten injuries, we've all suffered losses, and we've had to acknowledge our flaws. But one thing I'll never forget is how this family showed up for one another in those moments. When you work as hard as we did, when things don't go as planned, it's enough to make you want to give up, to quit. But one thing about this family, they will never just let you walk away.
You guys gotta just believe in yourself. Everything that you guys set out to do, you can get it done. Just remember that, okay? When you guys step out onto that floor, nobody's there but y'all. You're not proving keeping to anybody out there but y'all. Understand, you guys practice, you guys worked hard, and now it's time to do it. Whether we get a trophy, whether we get a trophy. No, whether we get a trophy or we don't, you guys still won. You understand? Yeah. This year was hard. A lot of them, if they had to deal with the cards that you guys were dealt, people not here. So understand that. And be proud of yourself. You ready? Yeah.
In our moments of imperfection, in our moments of vulnerability, we were always there, lockstep with one another. This family taught us to believe in ourselves. It taught us to take risks, to lean on one another, to love and see one another in a way that made all of our many differences irrelevant. And most importantly, it taught us to never give up on our dreams. And in a universe full of uncertainty, I always thought that that was one of the most beautiful things of all.
So